You all ready for the full spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful fans? Yes, I have them for this upcoming week. It is an aftermath effect, and yeah, we got to talk about it. First, we have Sheilas Trial beginning and ends shockingly by the end of the week. We have Hope calling Liam's bluff with regards to this divorce. And then her mom and Wyatt get the conversation of their life when it comes to Hope. And I don't blame her. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful for the week of July 17th through July 21st. And without any further ado, let's talk about what's going down in LA this upcoming week. Okay, so first we're going to start with a little bit of Sheila Carter spoiler news. As we know, her trial is beginning this upcoming week. Deacon have been paying her visits to give her support. And like I said on my live chat, just go ahead and get a conjugal visit. Just get it out the way. Anyway, moving toward Finn. Finn is actually experiencing surprising feelings about Sheila this week. And yeah, it's got to be interesting with the news that's coming out. Maybe he realized that his birth mom, that part of him truly, I think want to know, but, Steffy has been blocking the way of that, of course. So much has happened. We all know that he took a bullet for Steffy. The thing is, part of him obviously must be feeling some kind of way about this situation. So we got to see what these feelings are all about with Sheila's trial. Also with Sheila's trial, by the end of the week on Friday, her trial ends shockingly. Could maybe there be a loophole that maybe she gets off the hook? Or maybe they found something else that's probably going to keep her in jail for the next 400 years. We got to stay tuned and find out. So if you got a chance to check out my hot early spoilers that I posted for the Bold and the Beautiful on July 14th, this past Friday, you kind of got a heads up of some of the stuff that's going down between Hope and Liam, and then Hope and Wyatt as well. And if you haven't checked out that full kind of detailed video and the interviews that the actual cast members had about this particular storyline, go over there and check that out. I will link it in this video. However, this brings us to everything with that aftermath coming up this week.
Liam wants a divorce. I saw it in his eyes.
You really are gonna give up on your marriage?
I don't want to be with a man who's in love with another woman.
We all know
How Liam feels about Steph is about years of betrayal.
So let's break this down first with Hope and Liam. And it looks like Hope is going to be calling Liam's bluff this week. I go into detail a lot more when it comes to that whole particular storyline. But yeah, she's going to be the one, even though he's thinking, yeah, I'm getting a divorce. I'm standing 10 toes down with it. I know she's going to come back begging, but I'm going to be solid. Well, sorry, Liam. She's going to already have the papers signed. She just needs you to sign them. Okay. So that's what we got to look forward to this week. And I mean, hey, if she realizes that she don't want to have to deal with this whole battle between her and Steffy is a whole married woman right now. Liam is so disrespectful, even to Finn. So my thing is, yeah, a lot of messiness has been happening on both sides. They both married. She went kissing on Thomas, which, for the better of 4.5 days last week, we got to see all of it. And I mean, it went viral, to say the least. On the flip side, he kissed Steffy twice, not only in Rome, but then when he came back home, he ended up getting into a kiss with her in her own house while her husband was at work. So yeah, I don't blame these two for actually moving away from each other, especially if Hope is now having feelings for Thomas and Thomas is dedicated to her. On the flip side, you got Liam, who's been going back and forth between Hope and Steffy for the last decade. And as soon as something don't go his way with one of the girls, then he end up over at the opposite end. However, like I said before, Steffy is married. So I don't know how he figures she's just going to up and leave Finn. We don't know how that storyline is going to turn out just yet. But at this point, yeah, I think it's time for these two to move apart. So now let's talk about Brooke and Hope in this whole promo. I mean, Brooke is incessantly trying to keep Hope caught up in this whole cycle that Liam continues to go back and forth when it comes to her and Steffy. Now, even though we know he was lying that he hadn't thought about Steffy when there was one and then a second kiss that happened in LA, he did tell Hope, you know what, I'm thinking about her now since you kissing Thomas. Well, he don't know the half of it. But why would you want to keep your grown daughter who can make her decisions? She actually has a family and she actually runs her own business, if that, means that she makes decisions for herself. You want to keep her with somebody like Liam, who obviously you also do the same thing with Ridge and Taylor. Why would you want to keep your daughter in that cycle instead of her finding someone who would actually treat her like the person that you want to be treated with, the only person to be seen, all of that. So I don't understand this whole thing with her. I mean, Brooke, do you want to be with Liam? I mean, what is it? I mean, I know Liam acts like Ridge. He's kind of the Waffle Boy 2.0, and we know Ridge was the original Waffle Boy. But the thing is that why would you want to keep your daughter in the middle of that? Both you and RJ. I mean, RJ, we wasn't in the promo, but he was doing the exact same thing. So I think maybe you should just take a step back, go take several seats like we say in our live chat, and let Hope handle her business. And then we also had Wyatt in this promo because Wyatt confronts Hope about everything. They have a one-on-one where he's asking her what is really going on. And I kind of talked about that in that whole The Brothers video that I did on Friday. And the thing is, in Wyatt's mind, he's upset not only just because his brother is hurting, but because Hope was that kind of the one that got away from him. And it's like, is that why you so forced and wanted to have the two of them together? Because at this point you missed the opportunity by letting your brother pretty much move into that position, and now she wants to be done with him. Wyatt, I'm gonna have to give you the side eye on this one. I mean, I know you had to put your tail between your legs and gave up pursuing Hope because it made your brother happy, but it is what it is at this point. I mean, you had your opportunity, it ended, your brother ended up with her, they had kids, and now it's over between Liam and Hope. And now you're mad because, hey, you kind of let your brother have him, and now, you feel that she got away from you too. And I mean, at this point, Hope pretty much tells him, look, this is all about the fact that I don't want to be second choice all the time or going back and forth between Steffy and me over Liam. And I can understand that. But to Thomas, it's still a huge betrayal. And it is what it is at this point, Wyatt. I mean, just go find Felon Flo. He's so hard on Thomas about this whole baby situation when his fiance was the initiator of all of it. And the thing is, she has been forgiven not only by him, but by the other Logan women. So, I mean, at some point, you need to let her, meaning Hope, make a decision. And if that is to be Thomas, it is what it is. You're going to have to deal with it. Okay, so there you have it, your spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful for the week of July 17th through July 21st, 2023. If you haven't checked out The Young and the Restless spoilers for this week, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.